Right, what's up guys? I hope you can hear me. Today I am in a 1993 Skyline. She's an R32 and this is basically a drift car. It has a welded diff, it has nothing in the back, it has a 3-inch full stainless steel exhaust system with 0 cats, 0 boxes, so it is so loud. And it's an experience to jump in something like this. Obviously I drive a lot of different cars at different points, but to get in something like this, it is literally next level. It is so crazy. It's so loud. So obviously it's a little bit wet today, so I'm not going to go, you know, full bore, trying to see how quickly it can go sideways. Oh, what? This makes such awesome noises, it really does. It's also got a stage 2 clutch, which is really, really heavy, but you can kick the car pretty well, let's be honest. So that's the idea of this. Obviously this test is more of a showcase rather than me actually really hurting the car, because obviously I don't want to back this into someone's hedge or whatever. So this has a huge spec list, which I'll include in the description, because I think you don't want me rambling on about, you know, what little bits have been done to this car. But it started life as a naturally aspirated 2.5 litre. It has then since had an R33 RB25 put in it. Oh my god guys, honestly, if I can put across in this video how just crazy this car is to drive, I hope I am. I really do, because it is literally insane. The back is just, it just wants to go. It really, really does. What a car. It tracks really, really nice, straight and true. I just can't get over how loud it is, I really can't. So inside, it's your typical Skyline, you know, Japanese of this era. This obviously has been chopped around a little bit to, you know, get bits and bobs in here. Brakes are good, really impressed with the brakes. I think if you were, you know, going to initiate drift anywhere, you want a good set of brakes on you. Let's do a little first and second, maybe third gear pull for us. Fucking hell. I think the driving position's actually quite nice. It's relatively comfortable, considering these seats are, I think they're the standard seats you would get in this. Your harnesses aren't, you know, they're not chopping into your neck too much, which is quite nice. Steering wheel feels fantastic to drive, although, you know, you've still got armrests and stuff, but you have to sort of come up to drive it. Gearbox, clutch, accelerator, all feel fantastic. They feel right for this car. They do really feel right, which is nice. I was expecting, you know, to jump in something that was so savage that it was horrible to drive, but this is actually quite enjoyable, I think. So apart from being, you know, relatively race and drift, this car, it's not too bad to drive. It is quite nice in a straight line, you know. It's not as stiff as I thought it was going to be. Round the corner, obviously, with the welded diff, you do get the feel that it's constantly trying to break away, which is the idea of this car. Don't get me wrong, it is the idea, but I do think this isn't the best daily, let's be honest, and I think it is so focused on being a drift car that you wouldn't really want to use it every day. I know, you know, you could, don't get me wrong, but this should just be left for the track and, you know, for the back roads where no one's around and you want to go sideways. Oh my god, it's so hard to park. That welded diff is next level, I tell you. If you want to do any 3-point turns, you're fucked, I tell you. You really, really are. It's just blah, 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 like that. And then you got to get it in gear and kind of, whoa. Yeah, I think getting in and out of parking spaces might be a bit of a nightmare. So guys, let's have a look around this Nissan Skyline. So first off, obviously, you got a two-tone on the car. So it's like a coppery colour at the front, and the car's actually black. Drift is my first thought. All one colour, but fuck it, it's fine. You've got a lot of drift damage on the front, obviously. The traditional stitching of cable ties all the way along the front bumper looks so awesome though, because it looks used, which is the idea of this. It really is. So, going around this side, you've got a quick release bumper, which is good because you know you want that when you crash it. Wheels, I think they're Volk racing wheels, not too sure, but they've got quite hefty spacers on them, which suit the car, I think, but I'm not really sure what they actually are. Although they look cool, I really like them. Come around this side, nice side skirt, you know, cable tied on, obviously, which is just race, and I like that. Come in here, nice big, I think they're about 30mm over fenders. They look good on the car. I love cars with over fenders. It just looks so cool, the rivets and stuff on there. That looks good. Got a little sort of thing here which works with the car. I think if that weren't there, it would make the side skirts look a bit funny. Coming around the back, you've obviously got a Rocket Bunny style spoiler, which looks nice. I like these on these cars, you know, and on the S13s and stuff. Coming around here, exhaust system, 3-inch, no cats, no boxes, loud as fuck. Sounds awesome, really does. I really like that, and it looks cool at the back. I like the twin exit, looks smart. And this side, it's a drift car, and you got to remember this is drift ready. It's been drifted constantly, it goes to car clubs constantly, so this car really is used in the way it should be used. Also got a little flick up spoiler on the top there. So yeah, looking awesome. Also what I like is as you're driving and look in the rearview mirror, you see this. Come around this side. So let's have a little jump inside. Obviously, inside, drifty is definitely what it is. I love this cage. You need stuff like that in here, let's be honest. You want to be making sure that you're safe when you've got these sort of cars on your hands. Decat harnesses are nice, I like them. Steering wheel's good. It's also got a handbrake that you have to pull out, which I've straight away got used to, which is quite nice. But yeah, cool car. 1, number 2, number 3, somewhere, 4, 5, number 6. Where are you, number 6? Number 6 is in the door. Number 3000. We're in the car, we're ready to go. It will save you though when you're in mid-drift and you accidentally hit something and you're upside down. I think that's the idea anyway. So my first Skyline experience, well, I'm not disappointed, that's for definite. I am blown away at how good this car is, how well it sort of wants to try and kill you all the time, but in the best way possible, so you're having, you know, the most amount of fun, which is the main thing. I definitely think this is something that I need to look into, you know, something that I want at some point, not necessarily at the moment and not necessarily next week, but it's definitely something I want just to play with. I'd love something like this to play with, and I think if you're going to own something like this, then yeah, you're going to be into the scene and you're going to be into drifting, or you know, you want to learn to drift. And I think this setup as it is perfect. It really is. It's not trying to be comfy and it's not trying to be, you know, refined or anything. The one pure thing it's after is to have a laugh, get as sideways as possible, and just enjoy the car and enjoy driving. And that is really what some cars really take you away from, is the love of driving. And stuff like this, when you jump in it, you remember how good cars can be if you want to have as much fun as possible in one. This is that car, you know. It will, don't get me wrong, in the wrong circumstances it could kill you very easily, but I think if you're confident enough in your abilities and the way the car is set up, that why not have this as a daily? Why not have it as, you know, an everyday fuck about car that you could drive to an auto test, you know, drift day, and drive back in, you know, I would say relative comfort. See, if you ain't ready, it will bite you very easily, I tell you. But my God, it's just It's driving at its best. It really, really is. What a car. Everybody needs to experience this at some point in their life. Regardless if you drive one, you need to go in one. Definitely go in one. Yeah, I think it's time. I really, really do. I think it's time to up my game. I think if you want to see a drift car built on my channel, let me know. I am on the tipping point now of really, really going for this. I really am. After driving this car, just think how awesome it would be to make videos out of me nearly trying to crash a nice car like this. So guys, let me know your thoughts on this car, and I'll see you on the next review. Cheers. What a car! Fucking hell.